Thanks to programs like this and others, women are much more aware of health issues nowadays than they've ever been in the past. And as a consequence, they are much more likely to seek medical care early on. You know, it's done away with a lot of the mystery and the superstition and the fear.
Sure.
So women present at an earlier time, and that makes it huge difference in terms of trying to deal with the cancer. So just awareness itself, I think, has been an important development over the years due to programs like this and others. There have been major advances in diagnostic procedures. For example, now digital mammography is pretty much the standard for most mammographic centers. And that's done by computer, of course, through the digital process. And that makes the mammograms much more precise, much more sensitive, and again, that leads to better diagnosis and earlier diagnosis. There have been new drugs developed. We need more, of course, but that's made a big difference, and there have been great advances in the biology of breast cancer, that is, in understanding how the cancer and why the cancer develops, and that will make it possible maybe to target some of those events as a form of treatment.
You know, I've been noticing throughout the national news media, there's been question concerning about the mammogram.
Yes.
And so kind of weigh in on that, what you would
think. It has become a little bit of a controversial issue. I think because advances in these other areas have made the outcome much better, so the contribution of mammography has kind of diminished a little bit because of these other advances. But I think it's still an extremely valuable diagnostic tool, and it's still, even considering everything, it still definitely improves the outcome, and mortality continues to decline in a significant measure due to mammography. So I'm still a strong advocate
of the mammogram.
Yes.
Now, just, I guess when you just think, when I go back and just remember those that never was smokers, and, you know, very basically what I would say clean lifestyles.
Yes.
Just one day, it's there. Is there the cells? Is those type of cells in all of us?
Well, there's some evidence that there are cancer cells lurking in our body, in numerous organs, but due to our immune system or other factors that are not understood, those cells are suppressed and kept in check. And then when some event occurs to do away with that balance, that's when the cancer begins to flourish.
Okay, because I mean, I just go back, when I think of my mother, she never was basically not healthy.
Right.
And then one day.
Yeah.
So I just always wondered in the back of my mind, is those type of cells in our bodies. And just one day they just wake up.
Yeah, there's good evidence that that is the case. Yes.
Okay.
But as far as breast cancer goes, it's mainly a hormone-related cancer. Not so much lifestyle, although there are some aspects of that. But even women who have lived a very healthy lifestyle are still prone simply because of their endocrine makeup.
Okay. Okay. So, what do you think are some individuals that are viewing us tonight and watching? What are just some basic things, some steps they need to do in preventative ways?
Well, I think regardless of the impact, I think living a healthy lifestyle is very important.
Okay.
I think doing regular mammograms is very important.
Is that every year?
I would still hold to the annual mammography. Yes, I would.
And it's starting around age
40.
At age 40.
Unless there's a strong family history, or unless there's a family member that contracted breast cancer at an earlier age, then it makes sense to start the mammography earlier. But for the average individual, starting at age 40 would be the recommendation. That is a bit controversial. There are some individuals who now say age 50, but I think until that's confirmed, I would hold to the age 40 recommendation. And then to be aware that there is good therapy available, and not to fear seeking medical attention. If you notice something abnormal or you think that something's not right, go for a checkup and don't let it slide, because early detection and diagnosis is so important.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just want you to know how much we just appreciate you. I'm busy. I know you have a busy schedule, but thank you so much for coming by and sharing with us on this particular subject in this month here. And you always have open invitation.
Well,
here
thank
to
you
the
so
Mission
much.
Gospel Train.
Thank you so much. And I think doing this is just very important, and I think it proves that you care not only about your audience's spiritual needs, but their physical as well, and I think that's a wonderful thing.
Now, can you let our viewers know exactly where the Texoma Cancer Center is located, and if they need to come back for information and things of that nature?
Absolutely. It's 5400 Kell West, the corner of Kell and Barnett Road in Wichita Falls.
Well, I want you to know, thank you so much. And
thank you, Reverend.
Be sure to tell Nurse Dorothy.
I will.
I said hello, and all of the staff
She knows I'm here, and she was thrilled that I was coming.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Come on, let's give Dr. Robert Delizio. Appreciate him coming by and sharing with us on this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we just thank God for you. And beloveds, we'll be right back after word from a few of our wonderful sponsors.
When you need quality, where can you go? Downtown Pharmacy. All your medical needs, tell me where could it be? Downtown Pharmacy. When you need cosmetics, where can you get it? Downtown Pharmacy. With the drive-thru and call service, I think you deserve this. Downtown Pharmacy. Well, Downtown Pharmacy. Come on, no doubt. It's Downtown Pharmacy, 940-767-4345, 1100 Scott Street, Wichita Falls, Texas.